Okay, hey guys. All right, so yes, you can actually see me a little bit better. Um, I have had an interesting week. I did go to my family doctor and I got some ibuprofen for the pain since I'm transitioning from my surgery. So, my first week I had my morphine. Second week I have my ibuprofen. And then by the end of 14 days, it is back to kicking my own butt with the exercises that I have to do for Ehlers-danlos. Thankfully, I am just waiting on a few packages to arrive that have supplies that I need so I can do my exercises, such as a large exercise ball and a pump that I'm going to be using to do many different exercises that I have from the book that I've been reading. And my husband is going to be helping me do all of the things that are in here so that I don't fall. So, this is the book that I am using. I absolutely adore it. It not only has pictures showing correct form, it also has a section in it where it talks to me as the patient and talks to a physical therapist or whatever provider it is about it. So my ACT team, and that works on my mental health, they have read the book. Well, the nurse has read the book. The doctor is going to be doing the DNA swab in my cheek to then find out what class of medications work for me. The 31st, I have an appointment with Allergy and Immunology on Market Street. And then after that, the following day, I have rheumatology. And then I might have to swing up to my family doctor after that to be able to see about the nutritional supplement that I'm waiting on. As of right now, my husband and I both have narrowed it down to when I had the first incident of anaphylactic shock. That is when the problems with swallowing most meats happened. I have been able to get down fish and canned chicken, the really soft, mushy stuff, almost shredded up like tuna fish. Was able to get that down. Super happy about that. And then I just have to try and keep myself at a decent rate of weight loss is what I'm looking for doing. But I also want to make sure that my health is maintained. So I've been steady at 175. Prior to the hospital, well, prior to surgery, I was 186, 87. And then it took a week and I lost 5 pounds. But I also had the surgery, so that kind of explains it a little bit more. And then I will have my Will's Eye appointment in October at Will's Eye Hospital. And then the end of October, on my favorite day of the year, Halloween, I will be seeing my GI specialist. And then we will go over and see if the nutritional supplement drinks are needed as much, because they're supposed to just be a supplement for me. So I'm supposed to still attempt to eat as much as I can and then have that drink as a vitamin supplement, basically, just to make sure that everything's well-rounded. The endocrinologist, he's going to be kind of mad because I wasn't able to be off of steroids for 6 months like we had planned. I had gotten maybe a month in, and after I got done at the hospital for the surgery and came home, I went into anaphylactic. I started to go into anaphylactic shock from the antibiotic that they gave me, which was weird because I've never had that happen before. So the back of my throat felt like a pillow that was being inflated. So we quickly went up the road and I got put on steroids immediately and I got a shot. So thankfully that worked out really well. And I didn't have to use my own EpiPen because I'm trying to save those for what I consider to be drastic measures. So I am still wearing the Vogue mask when I go outside. And I'm around a lot of people because of me having the potential of getting sick. And I don't want to jinx this, but by the end of this month, if I do not have pneumonia, this will be 3 years running that I have not had a serious breathing episode where I had to be hospitalized. So, yeah, that's my goal, to keep up with that. I do have my inhaler, and we have discovered that there is a very good cleaner that we're using now to scrub the walls. As you can see, there's like a line where we're trying to get everything above that line taken care of and everything below it. But the cleaner is a bit smelly, kind of has like a baby powder-esque type thing, so the Vogue mask is helping greatly, and I'm glad it's washable and all this other stuff. So that is what's going on with me. I hope that you guys are having a pleasant time with everything that's going on. Please remember that down below in the description, I usually provide a link to the different supplies that I'm trying to get for my Ehlers-danlos syndrome, as well as my other carry-on luggage, as I call it, that comes with Ehlers-danlos. There is a humidifier that I'm trying to get for winter because my eyes seem to get super dry, and so does my throat. So I figured a mini humidifier right by my head at night will do a good enough job of keeping me from drying out completely. I've been drinking water and juice drinks like they're going out of style. I keep this one, I fill up. I do like the top of this one better than I do the pop top, because this top flip up and it doesn't like shoot me in the mouth if there's something carbonated in it. Each day I'm still doing the vitamin B3, B6, and B12. I'm doing one of these each day, and I'm hoping that I will save up from my games and try and get myself some of that vitamin C stuff for the winter. I think it was my first winter here. We got some as a gift, and it was amazing mixing that stuff up. I honestly thought, it wasn't going to work that well. No, it worked brilliantly. And I'm also a big advocate for Alka-Seltzer. And the reason is because I know how to take it properly without damaging my stomach, because since I have had so many stomach issues, I have to be careful with aspirin and ibuprofen and Tylenol and all that. So it's getting to be interesting. I do grind up my pills every night, and I put them in a fruit puree is what I make, basically. I make my own applesauce, but I add strawberries and blueberries to it, and a little bit of some raw honey, and I mix my stuff in there. So since it is going on week 2 from surgery, tomorrow, Wednesday, will be exactly 14 days since surgery. I do have to make an appointment to see the surgeon. Like most Ehlers-danlos patients, my incisions have popped. A couple of them actually have popped. I think I have 2 open wounds right now that I'm taking care of. I originally tried using just some regular tape and the gauze that they provided with me, because they didn't give me tape, and that didn't work out too well. And bandages, it's an odd spot to cover, like it's my entire belly button, and I have to shove gauze in there to prevent it from causing germs and creating pockets. So it gets to be tough. But anyhow, I figured I would give you a pleasant update on how positive things are going for me. I know that most of my videos have been usually me dealing with something stressful and me being anxious, but I am looking forward to this recovery I think, a lot more this time, because now I know there's one less thing in my body that can hurt me. So hopefully everything else works out well and I get to see the new GI doctor, Dr. Reynolds, at the University of Penn. He specializes in rare diseases and such for GI issues. I hear from several of his staff that he is a wonderful, wonderful doctor. So I am grateful for Dr. Reynolds. I'm grateful for Dr. Julian, who's my cardiologist, because I still have my heart monitor on. I will have my heart monitor on at least till the 29th. It might be a little bit longer than that because of the interruption that I had during surgery when I couldn't wear it for a day and a half. So we will see if he has extended the time for the heart monitor, and then I will do a video where I am closing it up and putting it in and calling the number to get pickup set up for it to get picked up and shipped back. I really, really, really do like this company. This one right here. They are awesome. They got it to me like basically within a week for me seeing my doctor. I do have the videos of me opening the box, and I have the videos from my first week with the heart monitor. So it literally has not felt as long as it has been. I'm quite surprised that it's gone by so quickly, and it almost makes me feel like I kind of had like a protection thing with having the heart monitor be able to signal, a change in what was happening to me, and then the doctor can see what's happening. But who knows, they might find a neurologist that understands Ehlers-danlos and can do some other test other than the EMG that I had, which was rather painful. I have a couple things from that I think I put in there. I was a bit frazzled afterwards, so we will see exactly what goes on. This past weekend was the kids' hair challenge, so they had fun with that. So sorry about having to change the thing. I couldn't see where the numbers were. So all right, so that is what's going on. I hope you all remember to be kind to one another. Take time to enjoy the small things and understand that things happen for a reason. Even if we don't see it then, it can be seen later on when we look back. So always remember to take care of yourself, and don't be afraid or ashamed if you can't do something that somebody else can. Even when it comes to basic stuff. Don't be ashamed of it, and don't be ashamed to ask for help, because when you ask, they know. But if you never ask, they'll never know.